Hello everyone, myself Sabri and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials.
Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to understand how we can have a custom validation message if we have the custom controls placed inside a screen without a form component. So the use case, what I have taken here is a 12 individual input controls, and I need to make sure that all these 12 individual input controls has a value before I patch it to the source. If any of this input control does not have a value, then I should explicitly call it out to the user stating that these are blank and this needs an information before saving. So we would like to understand how we will create a custom validation message using a straightforward logic and an easily scalable logic in this scenario. As you can see, I have already have the 12 different input with a validation message. So the first, we need to make sure all these data are being captured in form of a table so that we will be able to use that table and show the custom validation message. The label name as input 1 and each of this custom text input is named accordingly as text input 1, input 2, input 3 followed by text input 12. So let me go to the validate button and start creating the code for that custom validation. I would like to create a simple clear collect statement where I will say call data, and this is in form of a table. So table, and the table has two different arguments for each record. So let me open a curly bracket. The first argument is name, which I call it as text input 1, and the value is nothing but the direct value from the text input 1 dot text. So text input 1 dot text. Let me close the first record. We need to make sure we repeat this for all the 12 different types of input. Let me copy here, add a comma and paste it. Now I have a table function inside the clear collect wrapped up with all the text input 1 to 12 followed by their text input. Let me show a simple example. If you run the app and type in an example test 1, and if you click the validate button, it should have created a collection, and let me go open the collection and show you how it looks like. So if you expand the collection, now you see this is the different type of text inputs what we have and the value whatever we have entered. So text input has test1 as the value where you can see it from here directly, but rest of your columns are blank. So we will use this collection to create the custom validation where all the items are blank. So with this, we would like to add a semicolon here, and let's say filter call data where is blank of value. We would make sure we will filter the call data wherever the value is blank, and we would like to wrap it inside a set function. Set call blank data followed by the filter whatever we have applied. Let me close the bracket. Now if you go ahead again, click on Alt. If you go and see the call blank data, now you will not see the text input 1. The reason being the text input 1 already has a value. So as a next step, we will do one more set variable error message where I would like to use a concat function, and in the concat function I will say concat call blank data, and the name is what I would like to concat, and separator what I would like to use is a comma. Let me close this and close the error message. Now we will add one more text label where we will show all the custom error messages. Let me expand it to the screen, and here in the text message I will say the exactly the same variable whatever we created here. It is nothing but the error message. Go here in the default property, call that error message. We need to make sure this error message is getting reset on each click. So let me say error message, and at the top set error message as blank. Similarly, set, you see one more variable called blank data. So call blank data as blank. by which we will make sure that these collections are getting resetted accordingly whenever we initiate this button. So let me go run this. Now we have only the input. In test 1, we do not have the other input values. If you click on validate, you see it says text input 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is followed by 12. I would like to add some random values in all these sections so that on the next click, we should not see text input 5, 8, and 12. If you click the validate, now you see after 4, it comes 6, 7, 9, 10, and 11. So as a pop-up, we will be able to tell the user that these are the columns which is missing the important information. By this, we come to end of this video. In this video, we understood how to create a simple validation message which we can use to show all the required fields even though the controls are outside of a form property. This method will help you to scale up if you have additional columns that you need to add into the validation in future rather than relying on a branched if condition. If you have any questions, please post it in the comment section and we will be happy to help.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button, and press the bell icon for our new video alerts.